Children, we are discussing the chapter how do organisms reproduce. Now we will talk about male reproductive system. As we all are aware, bache, that in human beings there are two genders, two sexes are there. One is male and other one is female. And male reproductive system produce its respective gamete, that is known as male gamete, named as sperm cell. Sperm is a haploid cell or reproductive cell which will lead to the formation of zygote. So, bache, first we'll discuss the diagram of the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system is also referred as urinogenital system because both the urine and the sperm in the form of semen will come out of it. There are various kind of organs in male reproductive system. The primary sex organs. The primary sex organs are the organs which produce male gamete, that is sperm, and the secondary or accessory sex organs. In male reproductive system, there is a pair of spherical structure present named as testis. Testes are referred as primary sex organs. 1 degree means primary bache. Why they are referred as primary sex organs? Because testis will lead to the formation of sperm. Testis has certain special, tubule-like structures. If we cut a testis and, study it under a microscope, then it has a specific structure named as seminiferous tubules, and those seminiferous tubules has special kind of epithelium which is known as germinal epithelium, and that germinal epithelium which you had studied in your class 9 will lead to the formation of sperm. Sperm produced in an active form which is referred as spermatids, which will later on activated in the form of spermatozoa, but that you will study in your higher class. Then bache, the sperm is produced here and then sperm is collected by the next structure which I have drawn around this testis in a zigzag manner. That is known as epididymis. It also has further parts, caput and cauda, but for class 10th, epididymis is more than sufficient. Epididymis is the part where all the sperm from the testis gets collected. Then there is a duct which is referred as vas deferens or sperm duct. So the next part is sperm duct. What does it do? It carries the sperm from testis to urethra. It has a ciliated columnar epithelium present in it, which has hair-like structure and which moves, and by the help of that movement, sperm get a push, so that sperm can be pushed ahead. Then there is a urinary bladder connected to this. Urinary bladder is not the part of reproductive system, but why we are doing it, but urine is secreted by that urinary bladder in the same duct from which sperm came out. But sperm, that is this in the form of semen, and urine never comes out at the same time. Next, bache, there are 3 reproductive glands are there. These glands are the accessory organs in the male reproductive system. They are referred as accessory organs. Why they are referred as accessory or secondary organs? Because they do not lead to the formation of gamete. They only support the gamete. What are these glands, bache? There are three glands. The first one is seminal vesicles. The second one is prostate gland. And the last one and the third one at the end is Cowper's gland. It is also referred as bulbourethral gland. So these are the accessory glands: seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and the third one is Cowper's gland. These glands provides the nourishment to sperm cell. As sperm cell is a motile cell, so it requires nourishment. So these glands will add nutritive media to the sperm cell. Next thing, it makes the male secretion alkaline. It adds the nutritive media to the sperm cell, and that nutritive media plus sperm cell is collectively known as semen. That semen contain carbohydrates, fats, proteins, nutrients, so that sperm cell can get energy for the motion inside the vagina or inside the female reproductive tract. So these male secretions must need to be alkaline or basic in nature, and that alkaline media is added by these glands. It's a very important NCERT question for your board exam, bache. What are the functions of seminal vesicles and prostate gland? These glands release certain material which makes the secretion of male alkaline in nature, as well as they provide nourishment to the sperm cell. Seminal vesicle release 70% of the total semen secretion. Prostate gland release 20 to 30% of the total, and the rest is released by Cowper gland. Prostate gland adds fructose to the male's ejaculation, that is semen, which is used to check the rape test. Fructose sugar that is released by the prostate gland into the semen. So these are the reproductive glands and their functions. Next, bache, this is the cavity is there, abdominal cavity. Then here you can see, bache, in this portion, the urine secretion as well as the sperm coming together. This is referred as urethra. We had studied the urethra in excretory system. Urethra is the duct which secretes semen as well as the urine, but not, at the same time. Whensoever urine is secreted or comes out of the body due to the pressure of urinary bladder, semen secretion is stopped by the prostate gland. And whensoever a male is performing male sex act with the female or with her partner, then the semen is released and the urine secretion is blocked by the prostate gland. So that's how they work together. And as the male reproductive system is the single system which release the urine as well as the germ cell, that is sperm, it is referred as urinogenital system. Why it is referred as so? Because urino word is taken from urine and genital word is taken from germ cells, that is sperm, that is sex cells, reproductive cells. So both these things, the removal of waste material as well as the reproductive cell, is secreted by this one system in males. That is why the male reproductive system is referred as urinogenital system. Next one, urethra is present in penis. Penis is accessory organ. It is secondary sex organ. What does it perform? It helps in the secretion of male ejaculation, that is semen, into the female reproductive tract. This penis performs male sex act, due to which the semen is released into the female reproductive tract, that is vagina, from where the sperm cells will tend to move towards the egg and fertilization occurs in the female reproductive tract. So this is penis. This is abdominal cavity, this is the belly region. This penis has certain swelling at the tip, that is known as glans penis. This glans penis does not perform any specific function, but that is present just for the moment of pleasure during the male sex act. So this is a complete male reproductive system, which is composed of primary sex organs, and the primary sex organs of the male reproductive systems are testes. A pair of testes lies below the abdominal cavity, between the thigh region. Whensoever a child is still in the mother's womb, it is still, in the fetal stage, in the fetus form, the testis lies inside the abdominal cavity. जब एक बच्चा मदर के womb में, मदर के गर्भाशय में पल रहा है, तो ये जो testis हैं, they are present in the abdominal cavity. But as the development growth takes place and a child is ready to born, these testes will lie below it. Next question. These testes are covered with a very soft protective covering which is known as scrotum. A very, very important question for your board exam. Scrotum. It is a very thin skin, a very fine skin, approximately 10 times more finer as compared to our usual skin. The scrotum forms a structure which is referred as scrotal sacs. थैली जैसी structure बनाता है बच्चे testis के, which are referred as scrotal sacs. In these scrotal sacs, testes are lying. This scrotum maintains the temperature of testis 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius less as compared to body temperature. The normal body temperature of human body is 37 degrees Celsius. But the sperm formation optimally takes place at 35 to 34.5 or 35 to 34. You can write 2 to 3 degrees as well. So to maintain that less temperature, the scrotal sacs are present. They maintains the appropriate temperature, that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius less as compared to the normal body temperature, so that the sperm production can take place very easily and at optimum or maximum level. So this is the function of scrotum. It maintains the temperature of the testis 2 to 2.5 degree less as compared to the normal body temperature for the proper production of sperm cells. A very important question for your board exam. So that is the scrotum. Then there are certain accessory organs are there. For example, epididymis, which is also known as vas efferentia. That vas efferentia or epididymis will collect the sperm from the scrotum and then transfer it to the duct, which is known as vas deferens or sperm duct. Sperm duct carries the sperm to the accessory glands or reproductive glands of male reproductive system, which are 3 in number: seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and Cowper's gland, which is also referred as bulbourethral gland. These glands provides the nourishment to the sperm cell and add a nutritive media to the sperm and makes it an ejaculation named as semen. Semen is a slightly off-white color liquid which is released by male reproductive system into the female reproductive system during male sex act. That is known as copulation. As well as these glands makes the secretion that is semen, alkaline in nature, basic in nature. So that is the function of these reproductive glands or accessory glands. Next, after that the urine and semen will come in a single duct that is known as urethra. And urethra is present in an accessory organ named as penis, which performs the male sex act. Penis has a certain swelling at the end, at the tip, which is known as glans penis, which is meant for the pleasure during male sex act. So this is the male reproductive system in human beings.